Hey all, Novi here. With the launch of Season 2 DMZ, there were a lot of great changes. Ashika Island is a wonderful map, I have a ton of fun playing on it, but there are a couple issues. So starting off, bots in DMZ are absolutely broken right now, and there needs to be a change with them as soon as possible. Tier 3 armored bots spawn way too often and in too big of waves. This is especially true on Al Mazrah. Honestly, I've had an easier time playing the new map than on Al Mazrah. The bots on that map just seem to be turned up to a 10, and they absolutely need to be nerfed. They need to not spawn in as often, not in as big of waves as they do, and additionally, Tier 3 and Tier 2 AI shouldn't spawn so early in the raid. I mean, I've run into Tier 3 armored bots, like starting from like 5 minutes in, and that's not like from an HVT target. These were just like normal bots in the map. So next, their aimbot is unreasonable, and they can track you through walls, shooting you the instant you peek them. This just isn't fun. They should at least like have a human reaction time to seeing you, so like 0.4 millisecond or 400 milliseconds or whatever it is. It's absolutely ridiculous how fast they shoot you when you peek them, and it's weird because some AI, like, you can walk right up to them and they won't even notice you till the last second, like when you shoot them, and other AI you'll like peek for 1 second and they'll have like killed you pretty much, or downed you at least. So it's really unrealistic, and they need to figure out like why they're reacting so fast and not have them shoot you the moment you peek. There should be a delay, and it should give you a chance to shoot them first, really. And they also shouldn't immediately know where you are unless you're making a ton of noise or you're in their line of sight, etc. Also, bots that have trash weapons should be reflected in the accuracy of the bots, right? If a bot has an AKS-74U with no attachments and you're like 100 meters away, this is over exaggeration, of course, but they shouldn't be able to hit you. Like, they should miss the majority of their shots because they don't have a sight, and it should be reflected in a bot's accuracy, the weapon that they have. Additionally, their like shotgun AI definitely have a ridiculously high accuracy from a decently range. They should try to push up on you and shoot you from close range. They do too much damage like from a range. Right shield AI, honestly, they're decent. I think that it's a little bit tough. Like, if you're shooting them with an LMG, they should be like staggered or something. It's a bit ridiculous because like in real life, if you're being shot with an LMG, you can just hold your shield up like the way they do, but it's okay. They're easily dealt with consumables and stuff, so it's okay. And then also, bots do way too much vehicle damage. I've driven through like a party of them, and like 6 bots shooting up your car with guns just shouldn't like make a big truck stop working. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I don't like having my vehicle disabled, especially now that vehicles don't spawn as often as they did. It can be a struggle to find vehicles now, and it's just not fun. So additionally, when you exfil, a bunch of bots can sometimes spawn, and it really depends on the exfil. Sometimes it's not a big deal, but the exfils that are out in the open, it makes it really hard to exfil with all the bots spawning. So they just need to turn the bots down, and that'll fix a lot of DMZ's problems. But since we don't have control over what they do, I have some tips to help you out with DMZ bots. So starting off, shotguns can one-shot tier 3 armored AI as long as you're close enough to them. This can be really useful, especially with the new weapon, the KV broadside. You can one-shot them real close. It's fully auto, so you can take out a whole squad of tier 3 AI, unless they take you out first. But shotguns are really good at dealing with AI. Additionally, if you don't want to run a shotgun, you can run LMGs or extended mags on your ARs, and you'll definitely need the ammo to dump into the frickin' bullet sponges that AI are. But yeah, and then if you're having trouble dealing with like helicopters full of AI, the ones that like come out and reinforce their brethren, you can just like throw a Semtex or a Molotov at the helicopter, or you can shoot the AI before they like land. You can shoot them out of the helicopter actually. And then additionally, if you're like a solo player, you should try to avoid the places with really like a ton of tier 3 AIs, so like Zarya, Observatory, or Hafid Port later on in the match. These places just become impossible to deal with, especially if you're solo. And even in a 3-man, I was having trouble with Hafid Port near like the warehouses. And then also run a munitions crate as your field upgrade so you can restock on munitions and consumables. You really will need that extra ammo, and the consumables are useful for riot shield AI and etc. And then if you're solo, get a self-revive as fast as you can. I mean, this goes for if you're in a party too, but it's really important if you're a solo player, because otherwise your raid may be cut short by AI. So those are the tips I have. Let me know in the comments below if you have any other tips for dealing with the ridiculous AI. Hopefully they turn down the bots in DMZ. I really hope they do. It's just The bots are not fun to fight right now. They're just unrealistic, and they're unrealistically hard, which makes it less fun. Other than that though, I've been having a ton of fun with DMZ. If you have too, hit that like button. And if you want more content like this in the future, subscribe to me. I'll be getting it out as fast as I can. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching, all. Good luck in your raids this week, and have a great day.